So hi, I'm Jill Williams and I'm from Swansea. Currently work as the resident director on Disney's The Lion King. The earliest memory I have is I belonged to a dancing school, Hazel Johnson School of Dancing, and we used to do shows here. And I remember being in a show supporting, I think, local acts. And one of those acts was Kerry Dupree. So I remember being in the show with Kerry and noticing obviously how talented he was. And I was about 8 years old then, so I just vividly remember that. I remember being in the room just there and seeing him from the side of stage. And I just remember positive thoughts, every time. I just loved being on stage. So any chance the stage was there, I just wanted to be on it. I loved it. I did panto here. I must have been, I think I was about 15 maybe. And we did Cinderella, and I played Prince Charming, and Bernice was also in the company with her husband. I think they were my mum and dad, actually. Yeah, so we just had a great time doing the panto. In fact, I still remember the songs that we learned, because in those days you didn't put popular songs into pantos. The songs were written especially for the panto. But I actually remember those songs. I remember the costumes and just how wonderful it was to do panto in this beautiful space. I still look back at the photographs of that from that time, and they're really, really great. Just brings back lovely memories of being here, and the excitement of being on stage. Like I said, it's kind of I think it's in my genes, to just really want to be on stage. I mean, I'm not a performer now. Obviously, I'm more director, but I still have such wonderful memories. It's such a beautiful space, and I don't think enough people in Swansea know about it. So I'm really hoping that will change. And I think the YMCA is becoming more apparent in people's lives, because you've got like more YMCA charity shops. You just tend to see the name YMCA more these days than you did perhaps 10 years ago. Yeah, but I'm all for getting the name out there more. I mean, let's just see this building being used more. It's definitely encouraging. When I walked in the reception today, it was fresh, it was lovely, the guy was really welcoming, and I think all those things are very important, and especially for our area. We need places where young people can come and do drama and have youth clubs and stuff that years and years and years ago, as a child myself, I went to and I loved, and I think we just need more positive things like that in our communities to help situations which are dire in communities at the moment. And I think having places like this is so valuable, So thank you and well done. So as I said, I started with the wonderful Hazel Johnson, who is very, very dear and special to me. I built so many great friendships and kind of families. In those days, we'd call other mums auntie, and they kind of stay with us. We still are very involved with each other as friends. Then I always did a lot of shows and things with amateur societies as well as I got older. I used to teach with Hazel at the end as well. So I was with her for 17 years of my life. And then I went to uni, to Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff, graduated from there with the drama teacher degree in 89. And then I got my first job straight away in Bishop Vaughan in the Catholic school in Swansea. So I was head of department there. I worked there for 10 years, always doing loads of productions, loving being with the children. I adore it. I believe God. I have a huge faith. So I believe God put me on this earth to teach and to be with people. I adore it. I love life. I just love being with people. I think, we just need to have positivity in this world. And so I was loving my job, but I felt like God put on my heart that there was more things in life. So I decided to take a leap of faith, and I left my job in Bishop Vaughan and I started the theatre school. And then I ran that for 21 years, and that's Class Act Theatre School. And then again, God put on my heart, right, you've done that now. It's hugely successful. There were 450 students all together in the school. It was great, and I loved it. I adore those children with all my heart. But I still felt that I wanted to do something else because I love adventure. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to be really brave and really courageous. And I stepped out and I started handing out my CVs and contacting people I knew in the industry. And then I got a phone call because I went to have a little chat with the Disney office in London and just said, look, I'm looking for some education work. This is my background, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just blessed. They just really liked me. And So they offered me the role eventually of resident director on The Lion King, on the touring production. So I went and I had a chat with people in London, had some interviews and things. And then, I got the job. So we built the show from the ground up in 2019 in Bristol. Then we've been touring ever since. So I've just finished 8 wonderful weeks in Cardiff at the Millennium Centre, which was a joy. Had so many people come and see me, and the show is so amazing. And I've made so many friends on the show. We're just one big happy family. And then we go to Southampton next week for 6 weeks. So so the journey continues, and it's up to him what I do next. I'm so blessed and grateful for the life I have. And my daughter now runs the theatre school in Pontardawe, so I was able to gift her that school. And I've gifted the 2 schools in Swansea to Gareth Mitchell, and he runs the Swansea Cats. So so it's just lovely to go through life and just to be able to bless other people in the way that you've been blessed. I think it was one of the starting points of, where I am today. We're all influenced, aren't we, by what happens to us younger in life and the things that bring us joy and bring us happiness. And this building certainly contributed to that. As I said, as did all the theatres that I danced and performed in when I was much younger. And so I would say it greatly impacted my life. And I'd like to see that impact, this building having that impact on young people going forward. And older people, including me, because I'm older now. So may it continue and grow and develop. It feels magical. Any theatre I walk into has the same impression on me. I just want to smile. I just want to get on the stage and dance. I won't, but and dance and sing. And whenever I step out onto the stage, I'm happy, and that's what it makes me feel like today to be back here.